Good morning, everybody. This is Chad Wakefield with Revival Development Services. Thanks for stopping by to watch this video. Wanted to talk to you real briefly about the importance of uh, resident engagement plans and tenant relocation plans on publicly financed renovation projects and redevelopment projects. There is a lot of that happening, as there needs to be, because the housing stock in the United States is aged. Um, the age and condition of public housing, for certain, in some cases, is frankly deplorable, and a lot of work is needed there. And there's just some great housing that really serves its purpose very well still, but it needs some love. It needs a new roof. Needs new interior fixtures and some drywall replacement. You name it. All kinds of things go into those. When you have a property though that's occupied and you are using public funds, it could be financing through HUD. Many states will fall back on the Uniform Relocation Act, which is the federal law that guides relocation. It's what HUD relies on to make sure that things are done right and according to the law. But some states even require that if you're going to use their money or your project is going to benefit from one of their programs. Georgia, Texas are two that come to mind, and several others are going that direction. Some states like California have their own law and their own playbook on how to develop a relocation plan. They are extremely important documents and not just a check the box type of thing. I've seen some that are a paragraph, and that is not a relocation plan unless you are truly not disrupting anybody. You're just kind of going and slapping some paint on the outside of the building. A paragraph works for that, but anytime that you're talking about any kind of intrusion, frankly, on the life of a resident, in-place rehabs where the work can be done, while they're in the unit, so to speak. They go away for a few hours each day, come back at night. That requires a relocation plan because you need to figure out what you're going to do for them and with them to make that project less impactful on their lives. So it's important for an in-place rehab. You have to do it. If you're going to do a temporary relocation where they have to leave their unit overnight for any period of time, you have to do a relocation plan. And certainly if you're going to redevelop the property and move people away for a long-term duration or permanently, you've got to do a relocation plan. Those plans are much more valuable when you actually get out and survey the residents directly, not just look at demographics, and have conversations with property management staff, although those are good tools as well to develop the story on the residents and what their needs are. But you really do have to get out and meet with folks and understand them and their needs and plan for them, actually plan for what those needs are. The relocation plan needs a schedule, it needs your budget. Most importantly, though, it lays out your process and how you are going to work with people and what you are going to do for them and with them. And they are living, breathing documents. It isn't something that you write and you put it in the drawer and you forget about it, or you send it to your funders for a review. Once they approve it, then you don't follow it. No. It is a guiding document for that part of your project. And they are meant to be updated as things change, because in construction and in real estate development, things change constantly. Things are seldomly on schedule. Unfortunately, things slip a little bit, and conditions change. You get into a building and you realize that you've got a much more intensive scope in that property than what you realize. And all of a sudden you're going from an in-place rehab to a temporary relocation that's going to last for some period of time. So keep all this in mind when you take on a renovation project or rehabilitation project of a building, and you're using public funds, or you're in an area that has a requirement that you provide some kind of relocation assistance. You have to plan for it. You have to document what your process is, for auditors, for regulators, and you should be doing it for yourself and for the people you're going to serve as well, the residents. You know, it is a very important document. Don't skimp on it. Spend some time on it. Be thoughtful about it, and you're going to have a much more successful project. You're going to have a much more clearly communicated process, and you're going to have much better outcomes. I hope this has helped you. Reach out to me anytime if you need some help. Have a great day.